Hello, everybody. All right, I just had a couple minutes. Thought I'd just pop on live for a minute, give you an update with things. I'm at the yard tonight. Truck goes in the shop for a little bit tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock. Then after that, I think I'm going to take the load that I brought up here from Texas. I think I'm going to deliver it to over by Detroit on Friday morning. We'll see. Yeah, these glasses. Drop them once, I tell you, they get crooked. Oh well, they only cost me $1 at Dollar Tree, right? So, give it a minute here, see if anyone pops in. And like I said, I'm just doing this impromptu. Just had a few minutes. Thought I'd update y'all, let you know what's going on. Or maybe you'll watch this in a replay. That's possible too. Some of you do that. Well, the company for Christmas got us drivers jackets, company jackets, and they just came in the other day. See, there's my company logo on there. And these are nice Reebok jackets actually. They're very comfortable. They've got a nice kind of almost velvety interior, but really nice. Kind of like a not a heavy winter jacket, but little more than a light windbreaker. So it's nice. Hello, Cheryl. Good evening. I just had a few minutes. I just thought I'd pop on here and say hey, see if anyone was out here. Or it's like, well, y'all like to watch the replays anyway, so. Anyway, I hope you're all doing wonderful tonight. Get any Danos yet? Nope, not yet. Not yet. Where do you get them, by the way? Maybe you told me, I just can't remember. Actually, I don't think you told me where. If I recall right. And if you popped in here after this, yeah, the glasses are going a little crooked. I dropped them. So, I just keep trying to reposition them so they don't look too crooked. Any grocery store. Okay. I guess I'll just have to start actually remembering when I'm in a grocery store, right? Walmart, all right. I do shop Walmart. I am an over-the-road truck driver, so I do shop Walmart. One of the few places out here us over-the-road truckers can actually pick up some groceries when we're out here. Gotta have someplace you can put a 18-wheeler. Not like I can just, stop by the local Safeway or something, or local market. Although once in a while going through these small towns, especially in Texas, Texas has more small towns than any state I have ever been in my life. Like you'll be going down a US highway, cruising along, 65, 70, 75 miles an hour depending on the speed, and you'll come up to a speed 55, then a little bit later 45, then 35, then 30, and you got to slow down each and every time as you're going through these little towns, and they are everywhere in Texas, everywhere. When I make my normal trip down to southern Texas, I take US 69 off of I-44 in Oklahoma, and then I take 69 down to the US 75, and then US 75 usually I'll either split off and take I-35 south and then hit a highway down there, maybe US 281, or I'll go on the other side and down and hit US 59 pretty much all the way down if I'm heading to Houston or something. But all these highways have all these little towns in them. And you always have to slow down in these towns. And sometimes you even have stoplights in these towns, or stop signs. Always stops. I mean, it's like stop, go, stop, go, stop, go, stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. Going through these little towns. Okay, heading out myself. Stay safe. Have a good night, Cheryl. But anyone else going to say hi? I see we got a few people in here. Hi. Did I miss anybody? No, just Cheryl? Okay. Alright. So, oh, and if anyone has any questions for me, please feel free to ask. I am an open book when it comes to questions. Oh, and the shirt I'm wearing tonight is my eating meat is 100% humanly logical, with the Vulcan live long and prosper and a heart. That's right. Available at CarnivoreWerewolf.com. Okay, what else? What else? Oh, also, besides the jackets the company got us for Christmas, for Driver Appreciation Week, they got us these nice metal travel mugs. And these things hold coffee hot for up to 12 hours. And it's a different kind of system. I've never had one like this, but I love it. It keeps my coffee hot for hours, and I absolutely love that. And that's after I put cold heavy cream in here. That's right. It stays hot. I love this thing. Who asked you? Blow your air horn. No, I can do that real quick. I don't think anyone's quite asleep yet. I did blow my air horn. You're welcome. And it's in a convenient location too. I'm used to trucks that have it over here on the side, right above the side window. No. Kenworths have it right where it belongs. Just reach right up there. Someone gets right in front of you, cuts you off, whatever. I like scaring the piss out of people when they cut me off. It's kind of fun. Yes, it is a T680. This is a Kenworth T680. It is a 2021 model year. They are nice. They've got a lot of room in them. I like the way they're laid out. I love the place for the microwave up there. I've got plenty of storage space, plenty of cabinet space. Love it. And these are very aerodynamic trucks. Now, one of the things I'm doing tomorrow is, and this is really the only negative, is on occasion when you have a truck and it gets driven down the highway day after day after day after day after day after day, eventually the elements will cause the windshield seal to become compromised. And then when you have heavy wind and rains, it'll start leaking into the cab. So tomorrow morning at 8, they're going to completely reseal the windshield. The next gen is also very nice. Yep. I take it you're in trucking? Come on, people, ask questions. This is a good time for Q&A. I got a fully charged Bluetooth fully charged cell phone, and we're doing this. But it is getting kind of dark, so maybe I'll see if I can put some light on. Yeah, that works. My favorite truck is a Kenworth. I didn't used to like them because I was driving Freightliner Cascadias all the time, and before that it was a Freightliner Columbia, if you're familiar with those. And I also drove some Volvos too. But Kenworth, yep, T680, love this thing. This is my home away from home. But I'm in my home here more than I am home in Oregon where I live. But actually, technically, I live on the truck. I just visit Oregon to visit my wife and dog once every month and a half to 2 months. So, yeah, this is kind of my home. And I love it. A Peterbilt 389 is good. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. I did drive a loaner Pete 389 once. It wasn't too bad. Oh, well, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. It helps the channel grow. In fact, everyone, if you are watching right now and you have not subscribed to my channel, hit that button. It costs you nothing, and you're supporting a trucker. You say you support truckers, support me by subscribing to the channel. I want to grow this thing beyond compare, because my goal is to help regain the health of my fellow brother and sister truck drivers out here. Because as you all know, a lot of truck drivers are the worst when it comes to metabolic health. They are a disaster. I used to be. I was 305 pounds at my worst. I'm 6'4" tall. I was 305 pounds. Now I'm 188 pounds. Now, originally, back in 2015, I went vegan for 7 years. Yes, I lost a lot of weight, about 100 pounds, but developed health problems. Ergo, why I went carnivore after I discovered it. Looking for different diets out there, I came across the Carnivore Diet book written by Dr. Sean Baker. I'd never heard of the Carnivore Diet before, so it's like, well, this looks interesting. I ordered it, had it read in a couple days, and I've been on carnivore ever since. I've been on carnivore a year and a half now, and I've healed all my medical issues, with the exception of I do have diverticulosis. It went into diverticulitis one time. I had to go into the hospital for a few days, but treated it with antibiotics, the IV antibiotics, and that was harsh, let me tell you. The only other way to cure it's surgery. I'm not doing surgery. So I manage my diverticulosis so it doesn't turn into diverticulitis again on a carnivore diet. And I am thriving. I feel the best I've ever felt. I'm 54 years old, everyone, and I feel like I'm in my 20s. Energy-wise, I got tons of energy. I don't require as much sleep as I used to. But I did heal GERD, gastroesophageal reflux disease. I healed arthritis. I healed my leg. I drive up to 11 hours a day, so my leg would get really sore right below the knee. Doesn't get sore anymore. And I still drive up to 11 hours a day. I had IBS issues. I had leaky gut. I was on the verge of fatty liver. The doctor, when they did tests at the hospital, they're like, you know, we're seeing a few things with your liver. We're not too concerned about it right now. And those numbers have been going down, so they're happy. So we're happy. I'm happy. My liver's happy. Peterbilt Kenworth have the same pull cord look, but the Peterbilt has it where the Freightliner is. Oh, over on the side? Yeah. I see the Kenworth logo. Yep, it's a Kenworth. Okay, we've had some people pop in, but no one's saying hi. No one else besides you is saying hi, is what I mean. They'll pop in for a bit, and then they're gone. But I am an open book if anyone has any questions. Oh, and speaking of book, y'all know my book is supposed to be released on February 22nd, Trucking on Steak and Eggs. However, I did receive notice that that is on a brief delay. My fault. I read the email wrong originally. I'll go into that in major further detail in an upcoming video. It's still coming out. It's just going to be delayed a little bit. Not much, though. Hi, Sandra. Good evening. How are you tonight? Make sure I'm not missing any questions. Nope. Okay. All caught up. Can you blow the air horn for the cat guy? For the cat guy? Okay. That's about the last time I'm going to do that tonight because I am in the yard and, you know, I don't know when drivers have to get up and deliver their loads, so we'll call it good for now, right? At least I'm thinking we're going to call it good. I think we're going to call it good. No more blowing the air horn tonight. Too late. It's 6:30. And like I said, I don't know when drivers have to deliver. Myself, I had to get up at 2:30 in the morning this morning to make it to the yard here for payroll cutoff. So I would have this load from Far, Texas, which is on the southern tip of Texas. I drove that back in 2 days to Grand Rapids, Michigan, where I'm at now. And yeah, if I hadn't gotten up at 2:30 this morning, taken off right at 3, I wouldn't have made it for payroll cutoff. Sandra, it's morning for me, having ribeye for breakfast. Ooh, raw, yeah, I'm with you on the ribeye for breakfast. 1000%. Now, are you having eggs with it? I love steak and eggs. Who asked you, wait, are you at a pilot truck stop? No, I'm at my company's yard. They allow us to park here at the yard overnight, which is nice because they have amenities here. Although my truck is set up for everything, so I technically don't need any of the amenities that are here. They're just handy to have. You like Schneider? Yeah, I've known a couple drivers for Schneider. Popping from Texas. How's the weather? It's been beautiful, actually. I drove all the way from Far, Texas, that's P-H-A-R-R, Texas, all the way to Grand Rapids, Michigan in 2 days, and I had nothing but wonderful weather. Not a drop of precipitation anywhere. And it's looking like it's going to be a good week. So, weather-wise, I'm happy about it. I don't like winter weather for driving. Yes, I do drive in it to an extent, but it does slow me down. And I like to go, because I'm out here for a month and a half to 2 months at a time, supporting my family. I am the sole support for my family. So I would rather be out here making money, snappity snap, go, then I go home for 7 days, and 5 to 7 days, depending on how long I'm out, and enjoy time with my family, and then I come out here and do it all over again. Who asked you? I think my church is starting, so I might just have to watch your movements. Okay. Interesting video to watch while you're in church. Okay. Not like I'm going to be doing any, major movements, but hey, Teresa. 41C for us, 41 Celsius for us today. Ah. And there's that steak on the end. Yeah. Now, did you answer me about the eggs? Maybe I scrolled past it. Nope. Okay. Are you having eggs with your steak? Not much, Teresa. Just did a lot of driving the last 2 days. Far, Texas, all the way to Grand Rapids, Michigan, in actually a day and a half. So, a lot of driving. Carter Branson just delivered a load from Poland Springs, Maine to Elizabeth, New Jersey. Took 95 south through the boroughs of Queens. Oh, see, now I don't go to that area. I refuse. I just will not do the 5 boroughs, and I do not deliver to New York City. Does not happen. This truck does not go there. Teresa, I bet. Who asked you? I am Christian. Ah, so am I. Awesome. Sandra McDonald. Nope. Oh, for the eggs. Okay. Hey, ribeye steak just by itself with some salt. And butter. Love butter. I cook my ribeyes in butter. In real butter. You don't like cussing? Okay. Then don't cuss. New driver and team with my girlfriend, and we'll never do that again. Yeah. Live and learn, right? Can you show us the outside of your truck? It's okay if not. Not today. There is a video on my channel here where I do a tour of my truck, including the outside. Please feel free to watch. Teresa, I'm just chilling and watching Netflix. Ooh, what you watching on Netflix? Anything good? They do have some good things on there from time to time. Are you box trailer? I haul reefer. Sometimes for backhauls, though, we use the reefer, but it's a dry load. And no, I do not drive flatbed. I drove flatbed once, didn't like it, haven't done it again. Girls incarcerated. Okay. It's about teenagers who are in an all-girls facility in Indiana. Okay, I think I've heard of that one. Carter Branson, any advice for driving on snow? Down steep grades, 5% plus. Yes. Go slow. Do not obey the speed limit signs. Go slow. You'll know if it's slippery or not. If it is, don't use your full engine brakes. If you are going to use your engine brakes to help you descend, I wouldn't recommend anything more than a 2 setting level. But still go slow. Don't let your speed creep up and then let the engine brakes kick in. No, you want to be going slow. We're talking like maybe 20 miles an hour down the hill. But it depends on if it's slick or not. Because you can drive in snow and it's not slick. As long as there's no, windy curves and everything when you're going down, it's fine. If you're just going straight on a level, just straight down, a slope, but there's no curves, you know, 25, 30 miles an hour, you're good. Now, myself with chains, I do not chain up. So if they ever say that chains are required to go over a mountain pass, I stop the truck and I will wait until the chain restriction is lifted. I've been doing this for 18 years. All right, let's see. Who asked you? I played a truck game before. I was going up this like 50. That's the thing about games. You can do a lot in games that you can't do in real life. Wait, it sent it when I was not done. Okay, Sandra, I cooked it in the air fryer. I'm having egg aversion, okay? But have a kilogram of grass-fed butter to eat if I want it. Awesome. Now, you say you have an egg aversion. Have you tried just the yolks? Some people, their aversion is to the egg whites in the egg, but they do fine with the yolk. I don't know if you've tried that or not. If you haven't, I might suggest that. Or if you know that the whole egg gives you problems, then don't eat the egg. Teresa, they have to do drug classes, they have to graduate from high school, and they have to do substance abuse classes to get out. Okay? Because most of them are in for drugs and whatnot, right? Sandra, are dump truck giants on mine sites following water cart only use retarder? One time in one of these games I play, I was going up this like very steep mountain and it was snowing. I had the slowest engine I drove, 300 horsepower. That's pretty low horsepower. I started sliding down the hill because I had no chains. Yeah, now that's going to be extremely true in real life if you have curves. If it's just a straight down, you should be okay as long as you're keeping your speed nice and slow. And keep your wheels straight. I totaled my beautiful Peterbilt. Sorry to hear that. In the game or real life? Teresa retracted. It's really interesting. Sandra, I'm just gonna be lying for a week because I've been off the wagon and feel terrible. Yeah, it does happen. It's happened to me before too. I'm not perfect. I don't claim to be. We're all human. Get back on it. That's all I can say. You know, get back up on that wagon and ride it. Ride it hard. You'll feel better. Yeah, I know, I'm silly tonight. What can I say? The whole truck's front end literally looked like a pug. On the side, it looked like it was crushed. Yeah, collision will do that. When it comes to snow and winter driving, just use your head. You see a lot of these truckers out here just flying by everybody. Ignore them. Don't do the same thing they do. Now, if it's on a flat level surface and it's not really slippery, yeah, bring your speed up a bit. You know, I probably wouldn't go over 50, 55 if it's flat and level. I gotta say, I said it in the beginning of the video and I'll say it again. I love this thing. The company got this for me. It's a metal. Yeah, it's metal. It's plastic on top, but the mug is metal. It's a travel mug. It keeps the coffee hot for several hours. Even if you put cold, I put cold heavy cream in mine, and right out of the fridge, and it's hot. Our dump trucks are as real as they get. My ex nearly killed himself doing a 360 on the mine ramp because used wrong brakes. Yeah, that'll do it. Jesus Christ. Yep. Carter Branson. Any advice for getting more miles as a team driver? Should we switch to reefer when we get the experience? We've been at, well, okay. Welfare Express. I'm assuming you mean Western Express. I used to work there too. For the last 6 months and have been loving the job, hate the company. Yeah. That's about normal. That's what happens when you lie about your experience to get the big bucks. Yep. That is true. You know, my opinion about reefer versus dry van. As a team, I'd probably go with reefer because, especially meat loads, they're running all the time, and those are time-sensitive deliveries, especially for companies like JBS, if you're hauling meat for them, or Tyson. Companies are always looking for teams to run these loads if they have them for customers. We have them for customers, and we have teams. I run them solo sometimes because I drive like crazy. I mean, I drive a lot of miles. If I need to relay it to a team to finish the delivery, that happens too. But the thing about dry van, if you're limited to dry van and the freight is limited because of the economy or because places just don't have the help that they used to, you're kind of limited on what you can haul. Reefer, you're flexible. You can haul refrigerated goods, frozen goods, you can haul flowers, you can haul dairy, just about anything in between. We also haul office furniture as well. These trailers are multifunctional, and it just gives you better options, personally. So if I was a team, I would be going with reefer myself, personally. I know that was kind of a long explanation. I just wanted to make sure my point got across. Now, when I was talking about that mug, that travel mug, you know, I've bought the cheapo, plastic coffee mugs, travel mugs. This is my latest one. This was before the company gave me mine. So these do not keep coffee hot very long. Like within the first hour, it's already going cold. The metal ones keeps it hot. Also, I totaled a Volvo 780. I was cruising 70 on the highway. Speed was 75. This truck cuts me off going 90. I hit the ditch. The truck's front end literally flew in the air and broke the drive axle. Okay. Yeah, it sucks when you get cut off by four-wheelers. It's even worse when you get cut off by another semi. With that, the advice I would have is you need to be aware of your surroundings, meaning, i.e., I'm sure you saw the truck coming up on you pretty fast if he's going 90 miles an hour. In one of your side mirrors, you're going to see that truck. If they're driving like that, that would be a warning to me that I'm really going to watch this idiot, because I don't know what they're going to do next. Just a bit of advice for the future. Everyone has been telling us to go reefer with Prime, especially since it's recession-proof. Thanks for your answer, though. Don't mind the long explanation. Yeah, it doesn't matter what company you go with. If they have the customer base that requires those reefer loads, time-sensitive loads, you'll have the freight. And I know some people that do work for Prime or lease from Prime, and they're doing wonderful. But the key words here, hear me say this. If you want the money, you have to run. Okay? I'm not saying you don't. I'm just saying this to anyone out there. The money is out there, but you gotta run. There are some drivers, even at our company, that like to stop at several truck stops along the route. Well, for one, that's going to slow you down. Two, yeah, you might make your you'll probably make your delivery on time, but if you can make it early, oftentimes they can find you freight heading out of that area instead of having to have you sit a day or two waiting for it. It's like, okay, well, you emptied out early. We got this load picking up in wherever. We're going to start heading you over there, and they'll load you when you get there, or the trailer's preloaded. You know, be ready to run, especially a team. You can make some good money, but you've got to run. Don't sit, don't sit, don't sit, unless you're doing a 34-hour restart on your hours, or you're taking your time off. Then enjoy wherever you're at. Enjoy it. Go do things. Go places. Whatever. That's what I've started doing out here as a solo driver. I will drive, I will drive, I will drive. But then when it's time for me to take a 34-hour restart, I'm going to enjoy things. You can get out here and see the country as an over-the-road truck driver. Absolutely. And if you time things right, because you know what areas you're going to be in general. You know when your hours are going to be getting close to needing a 34. Or, especially if you're a lease driver with a company like Prime, if you know you're going to be somewhere you want to go do something, take a 34. Go enjoy it. Go do it. Go out to dinner. Go to this theme park or something. Go do something that you want to do. Have any of y'all heard of Food Liner? I've heard of them. I haven't heard much at all. I've just heard the name somewhere before. Richard O'Connell, I do 3,500 plus weeks solo. You and me both, brother. You and me both. It's called the money. Richard, what semi do you drive? What kind of semi do you drive, Richard? A Volvo 2017, 550 horsepower. Ooh, nice on the horsepower. That's good for the hills. Nice. Yeah. This can be a moneymaker. Being a truck driver, you can make money, but you gotta run the miles. You've gotta run. Wait, then why do you have a Peterbilt on your logo thing? I don't know. You'll have to ask him that. You're killing it. Right on. Now, see, I'm one of them hardcore drivers, as they call us. I'm away from my family a month and a half to 2 months at a time. Then I'll go home for 5 to 7 days, depending on how long I'm out. 7 seems to be the average. Then I go turn around, come back out and do it again. I live on this truck. This is my home. I go visit my family. This is my home. It's your dream truck. Ah, that makes sense. I'll be right back. Change my logo. Okay. It is a motivation thing. Absolutely. I can see that. And yes, if y'all see in the back up there, I do have an Instant Pot on the truck. I just don't use it much. I probably should, but it's up there if I want to use it. The majority of my cooking I do in my ceramic electric skillet. It's what I do the majority of my cooking in, or if I'm heating something up, it'll be in my microwave. Sandra, that's a hard life on families, just like mine working is. You have to go hard, set yourself up, then get out. Yep. Absolutely. 1000% agree. Now see, this year I've got, my schedule is starting to fill up fast for the year. I've got a conference in Austin, Texas I'll be at June 2nd, which is Hack Your Health by KetoCon. I could not make the 3-day event due to scheduling conflicts. In October 11th to the 13th, I'll be in Louisville, Kentucky for the entire 3-day event of Ketopalooza. Really looking forward to that. I got gypped out of it last year because the company I was working for before this one went out of business, closed its doors after 5.5 years of me working there. No notice to the employees whatsoever. No pay either until about a month later. And so I had to go, I went next door where I'm at now at MC Van Campen, and thankfully they hired me right away, but I needed to make rent, so guess what? I had to work during Ketopalooza last year. I was pissed. I'll be there this year. Todd and Michael are going to the Austin, Texas KetoCon. Right on. I can't wait to see y'all there. Anyone who shows up, you know, come and say hi. I am back. Check out Getting a Ninja Foodie. Consolidates hot Instant Pot into one. Cooker, skillet. Girlfriend and I eat like royalty. Prep steak and chicken at home. Good. Fry it up on the road. Awesome. That works really good, doesn't it? You're a Freightliner Century. I've driven a couple of those when my truck was in the shop. Not too bad. I mean, they were really basic loaners. I mean, we're talking basic. Basic. But I've seen them done up nicely too. Skillet function gets up to 600 degrees Fahrenheit. or a solid sear. I love a good sear on my steak. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, tomorrow morning I'm having ribeye and eggs for breakfast. On the truck. I really outdid myself this week with barbecue in Texas, let me tell you. Yeah. You can't go into Texas and be 5 miles and not be 5 miles away from barbecue somewhere. Absolutely love driving through Texas. Technically, it's my home state where I was born. I was born in El Paso, Texas. Then we moved to Georgia, then Oregon. So I love going through Texas. I love barbecue. I love ribs. I love beef brisket. And for some of you that haven't heard this before from me, there is a restaurant chain in Texas called Texas Best Smokehouse. Hands down, they have the best fatty beef brisket ever. I've steered other people to try them, and they agree. Now, I do need to try Terry Black's when I'm down in Austin. I didn't get a chance to go last year to Terry Black's. I was at KetoCon, but I didn't get the chance to go across the street to Terry Black's. I'm going this year. Everyone's talking about Terry Black's all the time down there. I'm going. I never noticed you have a CB. Yes, I have a CB. Do you ever integrate any rice or fruits in the diet, or are you straight carnivore? I'm straight carnivore. I do not eat fruit. I do not eat vegetables, except, and I have a very few vegetables that I will eat in minimum quantity or capacity. I will eat what some people would term ketovore once in a while, but 95% of the time I'm carnivore, meat and eggs only. What I will eat, yes, it's little Buddy the Elf. Once in a while I'll do some coleslaw. I'll chew it real fine, and that seems to agree with me. Vegetables, I'll do some sauerkraut once in a while, kimchi, pickles. They're technically a fruit, so okay, you got me. I eat a fruit. Once in a while I'll have pickles. See a picture on your bunk sleeper? You see a picture on my bunk sleeper? No picture. That's an Instant Pot box that you see up there. No picture. Kimchi is the shit. Yeah, and it'll give you the shits. That's kind of the point. Where the safety rope is. Or I think it is. Stick man. No? Nope, just a box for an Instant Pot. That's where I store mine up there. And I finally found that third buckle in the center. I'm like, the hell is this for the safety netting? You guys got a part of the buckle, but you don't got the other end. I found it. It was buried. Folded under. and then buried under the mattress. So I found it. I felt like an idiot after that. Live and learn. Okay. No, you need to face out. There we go. Have y'all tried my 100% carnivore smoky cheeseburger mac recipe? Videos on the channel. I thought, what company do you work for? MC Van Campen Trucking. Or MCVK for short. Or if you look at the top of the trucks, they say VK for Van Campen. Just a big V and a big K. Okay. And it's going to be a little warmer this year down at KetoCon, or Hack Your Health by KetoCon. Sorry, they did change the name technically. So, I'm going to make sure I dress for warm weather. MC Van Campen Trucking, Wyoming, Michigan. It might be under Grand Rapids, Michigan, but I think it's Wyoming, Michigan. It's one of the little suburbs. So who else is in here tonight? Say hi. It's funny, you get people jump in, they'll watch for a minute, and then they jump right out. Sorry, I'm not your entertainment tonight. And yes, I still got the hair going crazy everywhere. Yeah. See how long I can put up with it. Get home, have the wife cut it. And the story on that, if y'all don't know, she's a hairdresser. And if you're married to a hairdresser, she's the only one that can touch your hair. That's right, I can't even go to a barber. Grounds for divorce. It's an unwritten code. I see a green dump truck that is super customized. Who are you talking to? The green dump truck? I think we got one of them like construction type loaders or whatever they're called. We got one of those running around here. Should just be mcvancampen.com. Actually, I did see that vehicle earlier today. But the weird thing is, the truck that was hauling it, one of ours, didn't have any headlights. I mean, like, the headlights were taken out of the truck. They're just blank spaces. So I don't know if it just moves around the yard here or something, or I have no clue. No clue. Only you now. I see one person. Yeah, I do too. I guess I'm boring tonight. It is what it is. Or I'm competing with other channels that are also live right now. That happens a lot too. At least it's not a Monday night. I got a lot of competition Monday night. Yep, live one. Now it says live 2. So who popped in? Say hi. Say hi. Yep, now it's back to 1. That's alright, I'll be getting out of here in a second. Just wanted to pop on, do a little impromptu live, see if anyone was out here. So I'm going to close with that tonight. Y'all have a good night. Nice to meet y'all. Thanks for subscribing. Hit the notification bell if you want to know when I am online again, on live, or when I post a new video, because we do have some cool videos coming up this week. Let me tell you, I should know. I'm the one editing them and filming them. Anyway, have a great one. And if you're catching this on the replay, everybody stay safe out there. If you're here live, stay safe. We'll talk to y'all later.